We're live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Chronicles of Divastara. I am William, or Shawnee, and I am your game master for this D&D 5th edition campaign. Joining me today, we have Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm playing Molly Malone Clements, who is a human time investigator.
And Drevian.
I'm Drevian. I'm playing Ingrid von Ryder, an undead rogue.
And Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I am playing Astra, who is the doll.
And Zodiac System.
Hi, we are Julia and Red of the Zodiac System, and we are playing Ygraine Bonechewer, the Hexblood Witch.
And Yare.
Hi, I'm Yare. I'm playing Morgan Thompson, the human Oath of Sacrifice Paladin, otherwise known as the People's Paladin.
Vox Populi.
Exactly.
Finally.
Not as cool as, sadly, not as cool as Lou.
The most electrifying paladin in sports entertainment.
Goddamn professional wrestling, thank you. We don't use touch soon and say that shit here.
All right. So, I'm going to clear the initiative tracker. As always, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights. Reminder that the president is not allowed to declare a war unilaterally and requires the approval of Congress.
Let alone multiple.
Continue calling all of your representatives because somebody has to be reminded that they have a job to do. And when last we left off our revolutionaries in the game, they had been ascending the Hitori Monastery's tower. A series of 10 trials, well, technically 10 minus one every third for rest. X minus 3 trials. Seven trials. A series of 7 trials designed to ascertain the skill and capabilities of those who wish to ascend to meet with the master of the monastery. And when last we left off, the group had just finished resting on the 3rd floor, having overcome the shadows of the past on the 1st floor and a puzzle regarding the operation of stones and buttons for the 2nd floor, and taking time to rest on the 3rd. Are there any conversations or planning that needs to happen before you go up to the 4th?
I can't think of anything.
Ygraine has made everybody a friendship bracelet.
Aww.
It's multi-purpose.
I know there's a thing you can do with that. I've forgotten what you can do with that.
I will always know where you're at.
Good to know.
As long as we are on the same plane, I will know where you are at.
Huge.
Oh, thank you.
That
Puts it on
might be
immediately.
more relevant than you think coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right. If there is nothing else, everyone good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
I think I'm good.
So,
Did we get any kind of rest?
you got a long rest.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yep. The rest floors are complete. We can get back to full.
Yes.
Okay, let me mark that because spells.
Yep, exactly.
You're a
Bells
warlock. You don't
matter.
get those.
I
No,
get
they have
some.
They have plenty of spells. It's the slots.
Yeah.
Right. I was going to say, and on top of that, they blow their biggest load because they have to set it up on the highest spell level.
Yep.
And yes, I know exactly what I said.
Phenomenal arcane power Itty bitty
Itty bitty
spell
living
slot.
space.
Itty bitty little spell slots.
Yeah, but the reason I love the Warlock, despite a small number of spell slots, is all the spells they get to cast for free.
That's the trick.
Plus invocations.
Yeah. That's the invocations largely provide them just spells they get to cast for free.
Or you do what I did and made a warlock who basically plays like a wizard with the amount of ritual spells they had access to.
Yep. So, the group ascends to the 4th floor, and as every floor before it, it at first appears to be a fairly standard wooden tier of this pagoda as you rise. But as you make it about halfway across to the stairs to ascend to the 5th level, once again, the mist rolls in and obscures the area, rendering everything except for your companions a blurry fog of white. And once again, that voice that has echoed in the previous combat challenge speaks again. Having overcome the ghosts of fallen empires and the terrors of the past, now you must encounter the shadows of what is and the danger of a divided world. As the voice finishes speaking, there's a rumble in the ground beneath you. And then something bursts from the ground underneath your feet, sending all of you flying in disparate directions, as if simultaneously shoved away from the explosion, but also being pulled by something else. As each of you are transited in differing directions, walls of stone begin to rise as the environment begins to shape itself around you, and the crux of an 8-pointed star structure begins to form around as walls and tunnels rise. And in the center, seeing it rapidly disappear in front of you, is a massive statue of a figure with 6 arms, all raised in varying angles, halos ringing each of their wrists, and a single glowing gem in their forehead. As the statue rises up in the center, light fades away. And then torches, light in the rooms around you. The light is dim, but there is some space around you. Each of you finds yourself alone, standing in an isolated room, separated from the rest of your party. And you barely have a moment to contemplate your surroundings before shadows begin to coalesce into individuals clad in black cloth and leather armor, hands held ready in martial stance as they step from the shadows, a mixture of stealth and prowess. As the shadow fist of the monastery comes to stand before you. I'm going to go ahead and put all of you onto the map.
Nice. Oh, this is so cool.
Oh, I see.
Completely unable to see between rooms, I assume.
Yes, I haven't walled them just so you can see what the environment looks like, but the
Yeah.
walls are there.
Okay.
And I know where everyone's at.
Yes, you specifically know where everyone is.
Okay.
All right, and it is time to roll initiative.
All right.
Moved. Bro.
Initiative.
Ooh, holy shit, Morgan. Good job.
God damn it. It's all right. Back at the right spot.
Oh, did we get mixed up?
Yeah, Drev's camera
Flickered.
dropped for a moment.
My computer did a fucky wucky.
Initiative. Yep, that tracks.
Trying to get it to pull up. Come on. You can do it. Shawnee, I think you're gonna have to roll for me tonight.
That's fine. 1 sec. Migraine. Initiative. Shadow Fists are going on their initiative. Let me arrange the order. I think everyone except for Prince Tanhoith and Astra are going before the Shadow Fist initiates.
Mhm.
Yingrid, you're up first.
Hold on. Wait. My
Wait, assuming
initiative got-
I was gonna say, assuming you guys hang on, your initiatives might
Yeah, where did my initiative go?
where
Did you
did
click
yours
on your
go?
token?
It definitely came up. I had a 19.
19.10. Were you clicking on your token when you rolled it?
I was not. That
that
might
would
have
be
been
why.
there. Yep.
Yeah. Add turn 19.10.
Apologies.
There we go. Never mind. Morgan, you're up first.
Morgan is going to do something that doesn't normally happen, which is activate a Eternal Divinity on themselves. I'm going to activate Seal of Protection.
All right.
Until I'm reduced to 0 points, I have resistance to physical damage. I can also use my reaction to reduce an incoming attack to 0, and then if it ends the effect. I'm then going to step forward and take 2 swings. Uh, 14,
14 will miss.
assume it. You know what, I'll use my inspiration on that. Swap it now.
Still a 14.
That is twice in 2 days that's happened. I have inspiration rolled into the same number. All right, second attack. 19.
19 does hit.
10 points of slashing damage.
For 10 damage.
And Sap
Oh,
will it
Because
With
nobody
disadvantage on
was
their next
above
attack.
because nobody was above initiative count 20, I should mention. At initiative count 20, cracks
Yeah, that would help.
cracks begin to form in the statue in the center. No, but no, not clear what's happening there until potentially more turns go by.
they will, because of Sap, they have disadvantage on their next attack roll against me.
Mhm. Anything else your turn?
That'll be me.
Ingrid, you're up.
Torch in this room?
In this room, the only light source is the faint glow from the ground directly underneath your feet.
Dang it. I was hoping it was a torch that I could just extinguish.
I mean, it's still dim light, so.
Huh.
Is there something for me to hide behind in here then?
I mean, there are several mushrooms and the like. You're in kind of a dank mushroom cellar kind of thing.
First, I go to a mushroom and try to disappear behind it.
Bonus action for hide.
Let's see.
That's enough.
And then I circle around and go, like, try to come in on the side and just go wild with a rapier.
All right, make your attack. You have advantage because you're successfully hidden.
I do have advantage. That's right. 24.
That'll hit. (13 plus 15). Anything else of your turn?
As I pull the rapier back out, I'll scratch on the ground like one of the thieves' cants symbols from this area.
All right.
That's it.
Molly, you're up.
Okay.
For the sake of this, I'm just going to allow everybody to see the health bars on these ninjas because it'll be very relevant in a minute.
Okay.
Make quick edits to all of these.
So you said there are like candles that are lighting. Is there anything to light where I could use tinderbox?
In the room that you're in, it is mostly like sand and earth. It almost looks like the ruins of an ancient excavation.
Ha ha ha.
And then there is a like a glowing like diamond, like a almost like a gemstone set into the ground that's kind of emitting a faint glow.
Is is the sand and dirt coarse?
It is rough,
Does it-
and it
does
does
it
get
get-
everywhere.
Does it get everywhere? Oh shit.
I'm not the only one making.
Fuck
movie
you,
references
George
tonight.
Lucas. You're a bad dialogue writer.
Oh my god.
I do love the like the universal thing that all of the actors on Star Wars had was like for the feedback for George was move your mouth as you are writing these lines.
I went a con I went to had like there was like a competition. One of the panels was like a competition of like taking like really bad lines from pop culture and like based on audience judging who gave the most like amazing interpretation of it. And that was one of those lines. I thought it was fake because I could not remember the line for the life of me. And then I looked it up. I'm like,
No, that's a very real
It
line.
was
Oh,
so
that's-
bad you wiped it from your memory.
As you should.
I hate sand.
Here's my thing about it.
real.
George had to have known by that point that there is a full-on Star Wars curse where every actor's first Star Wars film gives a bad performance.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave poor Hayden Christensen that line
That
in his
fucking
first
line.
Star Wars film, knowing he would not be able to deliver it in any way that remotely sells romance.
I don't think George Lucas is that self-aware. I'm going to be honest with you.
So anyway, back to me.
I reclaim my time.
Yeah.
Reclaiming my time. I
It's
am.
above 50,000.
Sorry.
What the fuck? I'm gonna use a rapier on somebody.
Please continue.
I am going to go. Okay, so how far is this person away from me? So I know.
Like 10 feet. You can take one step forward into the next 5 foot square and be able to reach them.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm going.
Or you
with
can
my-
shoot them with a crossbow, whichever you prefer.
Wait, really?
They are far enough away; they're not going to impose
As long as you are
disadvantage
not
on you.
right next to them, you're good.
Oh shit! Really? I can use my crossbow. Yeah, change of plans. I'm doing that.
I literally only need one square of gap between you. And look at that.
I am going to use a crossbow. I'm going to use the one that's on fire.
Fire!
I can use the crossbow that's on fire.
We support the use of fire.
Please
Mhm.
don't make me look stupid.
And also fire.
Ah, shit.
Unfortunately, 12 will miss.
God damn it.
You do
No,
have.
it didn't make you look stupid, just incompetent.
If you wish, you do have all of your uses of borrowed time back.
That's right. Can I do it again?
Yes, absolutely.
I swear to God, if I get a similar or worse result, I am just like, I'm going to rage quit. All right. I borrow time.
Take another action.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right, Katie. See you next week.
Listen, I know not to say those kinds of things because it will always be worse. Unless it's like if you're rolling the second time, it's almost always going to be worse, at least for me.
At least, okay. You know what?
I am a Warhammer player. I'm a tabletop wargamer. I am very familiar with re-rolling a failed number into the exact same number or worse.
My whole thing is just like, oh, the hit point is 13. You're going to roll a 12.
I would rather it be worse than the same number.
In this particular case,
Yeah,
the hit point is
yeah.
15.
Okay. No, but I'm just saying, like, when I was first starting out in D&D, like, I had a habit of
Oh yeah, you had a habit of rolling one under. Yeah, I
one
remember.
under. It's like, oh god.
That happens way more than you think, unless there's a feature that it matters with. And then it never happens.
I was about to say, if there's a feature that can give you a bonus, you will always roll one under what the bonus could give you.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's always just off relevancy.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys. I am.
All right. Alsana is going to once again transform into a weretiger and attack someone.
Oh,
As you do.
I hope that goes well for her.
The
As is
spike
her
in that
right.
voice.
What you
Live your
I-
best life.
I hope that goes well for her.
No, I really do.
know.
Somebody needs to fucking succeed.
Start with a bite, which will hit and deal 8 damage, and a scratch, which will hit and
Jeez.
deal 12 damage.
You say the scratch as if it's like a little like kitty.
To be fair,
Like,
that is the name
little
of the
slight.
attack on the weretiger sheet.
So scratch is really like
Full claw.
Gouge.
Yeah, it's a gouge. It's a
Like,
it is a disemboweling attempt.
It's a you are not coming back from this.
like
It's like my rapier is like a poke.
The bite has the bigger damage die. It just rolled worse.
It is the I'm opening my human juice box roll.
That's 20 damage total. And then Kiara is really not cut out for this and is going to try and avoid having to do it. So she's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and she's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and she will call out from the rest of the area. Anyone else out here? I seem to have found the middle of the room. And you can all, from wherever you are, can hear her calling from down the corridor that you are facing.
No, nobody here.
What?
On my way.
You're standing in front of a cauldron. This is a very familiar setting for you.
Yeah.
You picked that on purpose.
Ygraine is going to clap twice and then say new friends and clap one more time and cast Thunderwave.
I'm assuming aiming it directly at the Shadow Fist.
Yes. He will need to make a Constitution saving throw.
What level are you casting Thunderwave at?
First.
First level Thunderwave.
My DC is 16.
The Shadow Fist is a con save. That's a 13. That's a failure. That's going to be 2d8 thunder damage.
Yep.
4 damage, unfortunately. But it will also knock them 10 feet away. Whoop, as they get shoved back into the corridor. All right.
We'll advance 10 feet, but
just to keep
that's
up.
it for their turn. Yeah.
All right. It is now the turn of the Shadow Fist Initiates, and I'm about to reveal to you why specifically I am showing you all their health bars. The light around you is dim light, generally, barring some particular exceptions. And the thing that you pick up as the opponents face you is that this is their specialty. This is where they go for this kind of combat. As each of you watch the assailant in front of you kind of shifts back a little bit and seems to disappear into the darkness. And then a different assailant seems to show up behind you as they all rotate around the battlefield.
Okay.
As the one that Ingrid was fighting goes down towards Ygraine. The one that Ygraine blasted back goes towards Ingrid. The one that Molly shot at appears next to Alsana. The one that was fighting Alsana appears next to Molly. And then the one where Kiara was appears behind Astra, and the one that was fighting Astra appears behind Kiara. When the Shadow Fist initiates teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space within dim light or darkness, they then have advantage on the first melee attack they make before the end of the turn.
So Tansloith and Morgans don't switch?
Yes, sorry. They also trade places. Cool. Correct. As yours is slightly injured, as the primary combatants also trade places. All right. So I'm going to go down the line, making attacks. Each of these will make 3 attacks, with one with the short sword and 2 with unarmed strikes. Starting with Morgan as the person who went first.
Yep.
Short sword attack has advantage.
Will miss.
21. Impressive.
I have a 22 AC.
Yep, yes you do. And then following with 2 regular unarmed strikes, will miss. And will miss. And then going clockwise to Ygraine.
Yep.
One attack on you with advantage with a short sword. Is it 24? That would have hit Molly. Or Morgan.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, the first time it wasn't
that
working
hits.
either.
Oh yeah. Yep.
All right. Will be 9 piercing damage and 4 poison damage for 13 total. Ygraine, do you have poison resistance at all, or is that just straight?
I feel like I do. My sheet just bugged out.
Let me check. I see if you have any damage resistances. Not marked on your sheet.
Okay.
At least.
Then probably not.
So yeah, 13 damage to Ygraine. Mark that down. Followed by a pair of unarmed strikes. So 23 to hit for 4 damage. And a natural 20 for 10 damage.
Nice.
Jeegus.
And then Yingrid, short sword, attack with advantage, miss. Unarmed strike, 14 to hit,
Miss.
and 15 to hit. Also
Miss.
The one on Prince Tanhoith, striking with advantage, critically hits. For 20 damage to Prince Tanhoith.
That would have had disadvantage because of Morgan.
Oh, right. It still would have hit, though. So
yeah, it just wouldn't have
normal
been a crit.
damage. Correct. So just 5 damage instead. Which actually Prince Tanhoith is going to use his cross counter reaction. He basically automatically reduces that. But he does get to roll his 48 and deals 10 bludgeoning damage back to the target. And then following up with unarmed strikes. Miss. And the one on Molly. Short sword with advantage. 21. For only 5 damage. Unarmed strike. Will miss with a natural 1. And 24 for 9 damage. So 14 total.
All I can think of is miss a natural 1 with an arm strike. He goes to hit you and just gently pats you on the head.
I was like, now I don't feel so bad.
Wham.
One against Alsana. Hits with 16 for 7 damage. And then unarmed strike. Critically hits for 11 damage. He is also fighting a were-tiger, and so is going to use one of their stunning strikes.
Oh dear.
Oh, I haven't been adding sneak attack. Whoops.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, too late now. I'll remember it for next time.
They're getting warmed up.
Alsana is going to make a con save. And succeeds and is thus not stunned. Taking another 11. And then second unarmed strike will miss. All right, and then the
I didn't
last
mean to
one.
click that.
Sorry, last two. One on Astra, short sword with advantage, 21
Oh yeah.
for 9 damage. Unarmed strike, 9 misses. Unarmed strike, natural 1. Excellent. And then the one on Kiara. Short sword with advantage, 20. Hits for 12. Followed by unarmed strike 1. Hits for 4. Unarmed strike 2. Hits for 8. So 24 damage total. I will now begin applying sneak attack going forward.
Oh dear.
Could you
Prince-
also possibly crit next time?
It would probably be good, yes.
Shani's just passing on the bullshit from Jack on Saturday.
Jack rolled how many crits yesterday or on Saturday?
3
In one round, I think.
one round. To be fair, I also crit twice that round.
And yeah, Prince Tantalorth is like, all right, well, this is not continuing to happen, and is going to first start with a punch down with a 20 to hit for 11, knocking the ninja prone, and then grasping strike with advantage for 26 for another 6 damage, thus grappling them as well, making sure they can't go anywhere. So 17 damage there, and is then going to we're gonna go for a bite, as is his usual combo.
As is his way. As is his wont.
12 will unfortunately miss though. Astra, it's your turn.
All right. Just a sec. There we go. There's a thing attacking me. I don't like that.
Correct.
Tends to suck.
On that. And I can currently only see that one, correct?
Yeah, you've heard that Kiara is down this hallway that you can barely make out, but yeah, you cannot see anyone other than the one that is fighting you right now because it is dim and or absolutely dark around here. And I don't think you have Devil's Sight.
No, I do not. My invocations are I'm saying this and checking because I'm not sure. I have fucking Devil's Sight, so
oh, never mind.
Oh.
You have 120-foot dark vision.
Yep.
I will go ahead and put that on. Vision, night vision, 120-foot night vision distance.
Devil's Sight is my favorite invocation.
It's a good invocation.
So because this map is already fairly light, that did nothing to indicate what I can see and what I can't.
You can basically see. Hang on, let me just update your token default just so it always has that. You can see pretty much everything that is not blocked off by a wall.
Okay.
I'm pretty certain 120 feet will reach almost across. Yeah, we'll basically reach across this whole map.
Oh,
So-
cool. Does
so-
that mean that I can see the two combatants up here?
Up where?
Ingrid.
Is where Ingrid is? There's a statue
Yeah.
in the way.
Okay, I wasn't sure if the statue was fully in the way or not.
It's raised like on like a plinth. So it like the plinth itself is blocking most of that view, and then the statue is blocking the rest of it.
Cool. Well, I am going to cast a spell then. Because there is a ninja attacking me. I do not want this ninja to be attacking me anymore. So I am going to cast Dimension Door, and I'm
Alright.
sitting on top of the statue. statue's head.
Fair enough.
Now I can see everyone.
Yep. Now you absolutely can see everybody.
Do I have anything I can do that's a bonus action?
And hearing cats get into a fight down the hall.
I mean, I will summon my sword.
All right.
Summon my sword.
Sword summoned.
Summon my sword.
Sword summoned.
That's my turn.
All right.
And I flip off the ninja. Double bird.
All I can imagine is like dimension door, and you're just flipping off ninjas. You step backwards and disappear.
Fine.
Flip double birds and step backwards into the dimension door.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Initiative count 20. The statue that you are currently sitting on the head of begins to crack further as you hear a pulsating beat from inside the statue.
That's not good.
That begins to progress.
Stop breaking, statue.
Asher, can you feel the bass?
Yes.
I
was gonna say I can feel that super bass, but fuck Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Morgan.
Yep. Morgan will skirt around here. We'll take first swing. 19.
19 will hit.
Damage or 6, plus I'm putting my freebie use of Divine Smite in. For an additional 8.
That will absolutely deal a bunch of damage.
Yep. And then my second attack. No.
No, 11 will miss.
Yeah. The next attack has disadvantage, so bye-bye.
They will take the attack of opportunity with disadvantage using their short sword. 21 will miss. That 25 would have hit if they had advantage.
I know. Oh. Yeah, I've got you. Go see if anyone else needs help.
I'm kind of under attack.
I'll fix that in a second. On my way as the 6 seconds pass.
Ingrid.
I'm going to confuse the ninja, and there's going to be a tapping on his shoulder.
As your shadow taps on the shoulder.
Yep.
Does that give you advantage on the attack, basically?
Yep.
Yep.
It
Nice.
counts as an ally. Not
13
that advantage
will
helps.
unfortunately miss, though.
He manages to turn just in time for the
like-
rapier to just pass right in front of his chest.
Yeah, looks over their shoulder, but turns their entire body to do so the rapier just passes right in front of them.
You know what? Nah, fuck this. Inspiration. I'm going to use that.
Go for it. Roll again. Still a miss.
Ugh.
Just a progression.
12, 13, 14. Well, the next time you'll hit.
You'll get
it should
it
be a
next
15.
Yep.
Anything else you're doing?
Nope.
All right. Molly. You are now in melee. It is now disadvantageous to use your crossbow.
Yeah. Figured. I'm gonna that served me well in the past. I'm gonna use my rapier.
All right.
Which one do I click on?
The one that says finesse, because that's
Oh.
the one that uses your dexterity.
Okay, let's see what happens.
17 hits.
That's better.
Roll your damage. So I'm assuming you want to exploit weakness to make that 12 damage.
I really, really do.
All right, 12 damage it is. You only have, I believe, one more use of borrowed time.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so
Um,
it's up to you whether you want to use it here or not.
is it one more use of borrowed time like this game or this fight?
This until you next take a rest.
So 4/6 if we pass this.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hold on to that. Can I get around to the other side of this jewel?
Yeah, it's basically it's a floor. It glows, but it is a solid floor. You can walk on it.
Okay, can I run?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just gonna start running.
You will get an
Alright.
attack opportunity against you,
5,
though.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm assuming you just want to get out of this room.
Yes, I do.
The Shadow Fist will take a punch at you. Hit you for 21 to deal 6 damage as you leave.
Okay, well,
Just smack you on the back as you.
bye. Yeah, that's it is what it is.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, fuck, I can't believe you've done this. The
Yeah.
way that man said it was absolutely zero
It's such a
inflection.
good delivery.
All right. Alsana's turn. Alsana is, well, her snack has been replaced with a different snack, but she's still going to bite.
Food all
Ever
the same.
refilling snacks.
What
She's
are the snacks?
she needs to. That's the one my crossbow wouldn't work on, so she needs to do something.
8 piercing and 10 slashing. So 18
Yep, that'll
damage
do
dealt
it.
to this one. And she will start circling towards the exit, but is going to assume that the enemy is going to come to her. Actually, you know what? Knowing the enemy is going to come to her, she's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Because she has a speed of 40 in hybrid or tiger form. Provoking attack opportunity from the Shadow Fist, who is going to take a swing with the short sword. Will, I believe, hit. Yep, will hit Alsana for 12 damage as she leaves. Which brings us to Kiara, who is going to see somebody injured and forsake her own safety. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, provoking an attack from the short sword. Will hit, dealing only 7 damage. Good. And then we'll use Divine Aid. Actually, no, she's going to use that Cure Wounds that she knows now.
Did she not have cure wounds before?
No, her natural abilities as a cleric gave her healing word prior to becoming a sidekick, but now she has Cure Wounds. So she is going to cast Cure Wounds at... Let me check her thing as a sidekick and see what level she can pull this off at. I hate the new layout of D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Yep.
The fact that you can't just pull up the library and show all the books you have on the drop down and have to actually go to the list is really fucking annoying.
I understand why they're doing it. They're making it intuitive for new players. It is just frustrating for old players. And fair.
It's a company. They don't care about the old players. They need the new blood.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain too hard about them. But I'm not gonna complain too hard about them for that. everything else.
That is 17 points of healing delivered to Molly.
How many? 17?
17. Brought you up to 36.
Yay! Thank you.
And from there, it will be Igraine's turn.
Okay, I have a number of questions.
Yes.
How high is the ceiling?
It's always my favorite question.
Mhm.
In the area that you are, about 40 feet.
Cool. Ukraine's gonna reach into their bag, pull out a handful of beads, scream distraction, throw it at them, and cast fly.
Good job.
30 feet straight up.
Smart.
You fly upwards. You do provoke an attack opportunity as you leave.
I'm hoping.
Unarmed strike comes in, hits for a 17.
Oh, yeah.
That will be 4 bludgeoning damage. And I'm going to need you to make a con save, which I will roll for you. You succeed and are not stunned as you fly up into the air.
Thank goodness.
That would have been very unfortunate. Just boom. Just literally swats you down.
All I can imagine is like you start going up, and as you're going up, it hits you with the lightning strike, and then you just keep going up because you can't stop yourself, and just thump into the ceiling.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So someone nearby heard Ukraine yell distraction.
Basically, Kiara, Alsana, Astra, and Morgan, and Molly, actually. Almost everybody. The only people who are not in the near enough area to hear that clearly are Tandaloith and Yingrid.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Molly just starts laughing her ass off.
And it is now the Shadow Fist's turn. Let's rotate the ninjas.
Da-da-da-da.
As
Wait, wrong game show. Da-da-da-da-da.
Swing
put this
partner
one
round
here.
and round.
This one's gonna
That's Ninja Wang. Wait, no.
What did you say?
It's supposed to be that's number Wang. But it did not come out right.
Yeah, no, it did not.
No, I will not take that again. Thank you.
You don't want to take the ninja wing again?
I'm asexual.
That doesn't preclude you from taking ninja wing. It just means you're not attracted to the ninja wing.
You know what? Fair.
All right, a bunch of attacks are now coming with advantage. And I will remember sneak attack this time.
Oh boy.
Morgan, you're getting 6 of them.
6 sneak attacks?
You're getting 6 attacks.
First,
Two of
the
them
all
first
have-
one from,
that all
first
are-
one from this one has disadvantage.
Yes. Well, yes, correct. 21 miss.
Nope.
Other short sword from the other one, though. 22.
That'll hit.
Which will deal 13 baseline plus an extra d6 for sneak attack. So
I
16.
am going to use my ability to reduce that to 0, and the effect ends. I am no longer
One attack ends. And then 4 unarmed strikes coming at you with advantage anyway because they are flanking you.
but I am no longer resistant to the damage.
Critical hit.
Bad time. Do I have any other options to reduce this?
Critical
I
hit,
don't
sneak
believe I do,
attack,
but
let's
I will
go.
double check because I've got a lot of bullshit.
Well, their sneak attack is once per turn, so they've already burned it on the
Yep.
short sword attack.
Oh, this is the same one that hit with the short sword?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. This would be the first one to attack because I've been alternating them. So this would be the one that still has a sneak attack because they missed their first attack.
I did that wrong.
Yeah. Do you have any mitigation you want to apply?
I would another creature. I don't know if I have Mitt right now.
Sounding like no.
DM.
That's 16 damage from the unarmed strike, and I need you to make a con save.
Yep.
Isn't the sneak attack also doubled though?
It's normally only 1d6.
Oh, okay.
Con save. Why? 16.
You succeed and are not stunned. Other unarmed strike. 19 misses. And second one from the first guy, 17 misses. And second one from the other guy. Another critical hit.
Aren't
That's
thou
5
fucking
this
with me?
combat.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get worse when I hit the third initiative count 20.
Oh my god.
Oh crap! That is not what I meant to do. There we go.
That's another 11 damage to you.
Yeah. So 23 total.
Correct.
51.
And then the one that is attacking Ygraine. Short sword with
Can I
advantage.
get that high up?
It's another critical hit.
Can I get that high up? She's 30 feet in the air.
It teleported to her position.
Does it have a way to stay in the air though?
No, so it'll only get the one before it falls.
Okay.
But
Drop assassination.
drop.
Go ahead and roll it.
That's 16 damage.
Oh, Ygraine hits the fucking floor.
So does the assassin.
You should apply the fall damage now.
The fall damage is 1 failed death save to you.
Yep.
It cannot be enough to actually kill you, but it will apply to the assassin as well, which will be 3d6 because 30 feet in the air. 7 damage to the ninja. Ygraine is at 0 with 1 failed death save.
Mm-hmm.
The one teleporting to Yingrid. Short sword at advantage, 19 to hit.
Mates.
That'll be 12 damage, plus the sneak attack of 4, so 16.
The poison is reduced.
Poison is reduced to 1, so you take 2 less, so 16 down to 14. And then a pair of unarmed strikes. 17 misses you, 15 misses you. The one on Tanloith. 23 hits. 12. Plus 16 hits for 6. And 14 misses. Is Tanloith also resistant to poison? No, he's resistant to necrotic. So 18 damage to Tanloith. And then the one on Alsana and the 2 on Kiara.
Take out the healer.
That does seem to be their goal. I crit Alsana.
7, by the way.
Please do keep count.
I am, don't worry.
These just keep coming.
Man, your next character that you play is going to get fucked in the next session.
I know, right?
Hale is so dead.
The 8 and 6 more damage to Alsana. And then the 2 that are attacking Kiara. Short sword hits. Other short sword hits. That's 23. And then 4 unarmed strikes that are not flanking, so do not get advantage. However, I think all of them are going to hit. And there's another crit.
Oh my god.
Thing is, if it weren't for 8 critical hits, we could probably do this.
Kiara is unconscious.
Wonderful.
Healer is down.
Yeah, this might be a back out, come back later when the DM's rolls are more normal.
This might be where you are ejected from the tower. Prince Tanhoith is going to try and once again pummel this individual in front of him. Punch down, will miss, try a second punch down, that'll hit. 10. Follow it up with a grasping strike with advantage. 21. For another 7. You know, they roll the same damage dice, but for some reason, punch down always does more damage than grasping strike. Astra.
Okay. Yeah, this is turned. Who all is down?
Kiara and Ygraine.
All right, and we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4,
8.
5.
8. There's one for each of us.
8.
Yeah,
Okay.
there is one ninja
Right.
for each of you.
I was yeah.
5 in the middle.
It's
3
weirdly easier to do the math just by counting than us, because I start counting from the windows and that gets
Yeah.
all fucked up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I am. How many can I target? I guess it's just 6 regardless. Okay, it's not a castable up. All right, so we are going to give the 2 that are around Mulling Ciara. One of the 2 on Morgan. The one on Osana, there's 4. The Prince is fucking fine. I don't care about him.
Yeah, Tanloid is the least injured here.
The one on Ingrid, and that's 6. Basically, everyone except for one of the 2 on Morgan and the one on the Prince are all going to be slowed.
Oh, that's huge. If they fail anyway.
If they fail the saves, yeah.
Still, even some of them getting 1 attack is huge.
That was why I was trying to get in the center so I could see everything.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I was planning on casting, but like, I'm not just going to cast it on my one fucking ninja.
Right.
DC is 16.
Shadow Fist. And it's what kind of save? Wisdom save?
It's a wisdom save, correct.
And it's a DC 16?
Correct.
All right, so 6 Shadow Fist saves. 1, fail. 2, fail. 3, succeed. 4, fail. 5, fail. 6, succeed. So 2 out of the 6 make the saves. The other 4 are slowed.
You removed 8 attacks from the round.
Which will be
Theoretically up to 12, because their reactions either.
Yep.
1, 2, succeed, fail, succeed, fail. So we'll go with the ones that succeeded are the one on Alsana and the one on Ygraine. So that
Cool.
will be slow, 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 slow. All right. Are you going anywhere on your turn?
Fuck no. I realize this statue's about to fall over, but for the moment, they gotta climb to get to me.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
How high up am I?
You are about, this plinth is about 10 feet. The statue itself is also about 10 feet. So you're about 20 feet up.
But I would only fall 10 feet if it crumbled down.
Correct.
I realize that more likely it's going to explode and I'm going to be ejected into the wall like a pancake. But
What's a few more cracks on your face?
you know what? I want that one to have made it. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
That's my turn.
The stat at initiative count 20, for the third time, the statue cracks spread across its facade. Stone begins to fall away, revealing flesh underneath. As the 6 arms of the statue rise and the legs that had been formed into the statue itself give way to a serpentine lower half. As the beautiful visage of the 6-armed demon, the Marilith, reveals itself from underneath the stone facade.
Well, on the positive side, I'm glad I didn't wait because I'm pretty sure a Marilith would have made the save.
Probably.
But also, yeah, we ain't passing this. Those things are nasty.
And yes, for visual reference, because I want to show you why I use the 2014 art of the Marilith.
Yeah, this one's way better.
I dislike the 2024 Marilith art.
Mm.
As you can see.
Even though it is maybe a little more correct to what Mariliths actually are, but like, yeah.
Wait, why? What is the... Oh. Yeah.
Like, I get the aesthetic choice, but the 2014 Marilith art is iconic.
Yeah, no, the 2014 is so good.
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah.
Yeah. So... For its multi-attack, the Marilith makes 6 pack blade attacks and uses Constrict. So first it's going to constrict Astra.
It just wiggles a little bit, drops you right in front of it. It coils up and then wiggles and drops you into the coils.
So Astra, I need you to make a strength save.
Okay.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
You almost made it. You
If
rolled.
it weren't
You,
for your
you
negative
rolled.
1 strength.
You rolled the numbers you needed, but you had a -1 strength.
That's unfortunate.
Oh no.
Morgan, of all the times for you not to be close.
Of all the time for you to be up on the fucking statue.
Okay, there is never a wrong time beyond on top of this statue of the hot snake lady.
Until it stops being a statue.
I mean, normally
They
I'd
have a
agree,
point.
but situation.
You take 17 bludgeoning damage and are restrained or grappled. No, you are grappled and restrained.
Does the demon react to being called hot though?
Considering it's not real, no.
Oh, okay.
Slow is temporarily still active,
Yep.
at least for the next 2 attacks.
Until one of these attacks hits you, yes.
One of these attacks,
She has 6 arms.
I'm well aware.
How many hit points do you have?
11.
Okay, 11. Okay. You have 3 more than I thought you did.
I might make it through 2.
I'm reminded of a line from Bubble Boy. Have you ever been bitch smacked by a 6-armed goddess? That hurts.
Yes.
So 1 pack blade attack with advantage. So let me roll that again.
Oh, wait. Let
I am
me check and
seeing
make sure.
none of these rules.
Are you not?
You might need to
No.
roll down. You might need to scroll down because you might be.
You know what?
further up. Okay, go. You have
No, that's fine. I that wasn't an attack, so it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
This is an attack, and it's coming at you with a 20.
I am going to use my reaction for future warning, and my armor class is now 24 for that attack.
Congratulations, it misses you.
I made it through 2 attacks.
Now comes the second sword.
This is a second attack.
21.
Yeah, that hit.
For 20 damage.
Slow went away.
Slow is now gone.
So did Astra.
Oh god.
All right.
It has 4 more attacks and targets to make them at. It's going to slither over to Alsana. We'll hit. We'll deal 13. Attack number 4. We'll hit. We'll deal 16. Attack number 5. We'll hit. We'll deal 17. And attack number 6. We'll hit and deal 14.
Yeah.
I need to tally those.
Oh lord.
29, 43, 60.
Oh, good. She has 6 hit points left.
Oh my god. Okay, y'all.
And then as a bonus action, the Maralith teleports up to 120 feet to an unoccupied space it can see.
Yep.
Okay.
It goes over here to where the prince is, as the single highest health combatant right now.
Yep.
Morgan, it's your turn.
Morgan sees this, and discretion is the better part of valor here. I don't think we're passing this one.
Important question. Did it let go of me in its tail?
It did. You are now laying on the plinth.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Morgan's go.
I have a question.
Yes.
Hypothetically speaking,
Yes.
if we leave, do we remember what we were battling on the 4th floor, or do we have a memory wipe when we leave?
According to Tanloith, he remembers what he was fighting on the 7th floor.
It just might not be the same versus. Well, it might be the same next time we go in, but when he went in, it might have been different.
Yeah. What he fought when he went through was different than what you are fighting this time around.
Yeah, but it might be the same when we go back in next as this group.
Yes, and it theoretically should be the same encounter when you come back again.
So hypothetically speaking,
the penalty for getting your ass kicked is you have to go do something else first.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I'm not mad about that. I'm just trying to figure out if it's one of those situations where it's like we can strategize and come back, or like if it's
gonna be blunt, I
that-
don't think so.
if there,
I mean,
I'm. That's
if you
why
can-
I'm asking already.
if you can,
Yeah, no,
if
100%.
you could figure out a plan for each of you gets a ninja, and then there's a Marlith, then yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the trick is not rolling 8 nat 20s in 2 rounds.
I mean, yes, correct. This is true.
But that Marilith is going to be nasty regardless.
I mean, it already is.
Yeah. Because it normally, it basically almost took out Alsana from like 2/3.
Okay.
I think
I
Morgan's
don't-
just going to shout, okay, we'll pull this one. Surrender. We'll come back next time.
We gotta take a break. We gotta go do something else, and we'll be back.
Is that call taken up by everybody else? Does everyone opt to surrender? Those
Well,
who
I
are
mean-
conscious.
I mean,
I was about to say, no, I'm unconscious.
Yeah, I refuse. Never surrender.
I was about to like.
Never give up. Never surrender.
I have no idea what's going on. So
That's
me and the
fair.
prince are still in rooms and just.
I mean, to be fair,
I mean,
the
we
prince
could
is
hear
now
voices.
staring down at
You could
Marilyn.
theoretically hear voices.
Yeah, from the center, you can hear Morgan calling out for a surrender. It's just a matter of whether you take that up.
Does the ninja relax at like people like?
There's a pause, like it's waiting to see how you decide. Basically, the surrender vote has gone up. Do you click yes or no?
Sure.
All right.
Like if it seems like the ninja are actually gonna.
Yeah. So as the surrender is given, the each of the combatants that you are facing disperses into mist. They sort of turn faintly translucent and then disapparate. The room around you is swathed in mist again, and instead of returning to the room, the mist overtakes you. You lose consciousness, and when you come to, including those of you who were knocked unconscious, you awaken at full health, fully restored from all of your wounds, outside of the tower.
Yeah, I assume from us being outside, we did not fare well.
No, you,
Oh,
No.
you, Kiara, and Astra all went down. It
Oh,
was
to be fair.
easier than
Look, in my defense, I went down to the badass.
no. I'm not judging anyone here. Just that was a lot. Did not go our way.
No, it did not. I'm glad that we are still able to live. Though I know a number of people who would be happy if I had not.
the tower is it's meant to ramp up quickly, and you are bringing a large number of combatants in with you. That was impressive. First time seeing that thing show up.
Well, now we know what we have to deal with next time.
But it is a
Maybe.
trial. It is a trial, not an execution. So those who fail are allowed to try again. After time has passed, he says, indicating to the doors, which now have been shut and barred.
You know, fair enough.
Okay. Molly is trying very hard to just like be like, we did the right thing, but she is also like incredibly disappointed because she was like, we're gonna power through this, and like, okay, no, we're not. Okay. New plan is
We return to the Nihog. We make food, we sit, we discuss our next plans.
But what if it's not the same when we come back?
It's not
It-
going to be probably.
It will be the same encounter. It is you have had your trial selected for you. I've gone up that tower a few times. It's been the same fight every time I've lost. You're meant to overcome it. If it was different every time, you're not improving. You're facing something entirely different.
How many times have you done this?
Made it to floor 7 3 times. Have I entered the tower in total? Maybe a dozen.
That makes me feel better.
We just have to be better. We just have to get better. That I wasn't expecting. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting to make it all the way first time.
I don't know what I expected, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel, uh, I wouldn't say I feel better, but I feel like we know how to prepare now.
Mm.
At least for
And-
that encounter.
And if it helps, you did amazingly on the first floor.
Thank you. I guess that's part
I
why I feel so disappointed.
I forgot being stabbed hurts so much.
Yeah?
Yeah, tends to.
Sorry, you forgot how. How do
I
you
have been-
forget that?
I have been trapped away in my holdings in the Needhog for a number of weeks.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Shall we go get some food then?
You should.
I'm not a half bad cook.
Are you an all bad cook?
No, I would say I'm half decent.
That's better.
So, as you all make your way back to the Nidhogg to eat, rest, and plan, that's where we're going to take our break. Remember, we take our break, you take yours, so sit up, stretch your legs, do whatever you need to do. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Please enjoy these commercial messages.
Scream 2.
The stream caught that because we're alive again.
Oh, cool.
Welcome back. So, you return back to the Nidhogg. Battered, bruised, perhaps a little bit low in spirit, but alive. Having proven yourself through the first 3 challenges, well, first 2 challenges of the tower, and on the 4th floor having been defeated.
So I have a concern. How am I suddenly alive?
You are still undead, correct?
Oh my god. She doesn't have a pulse.
Oh, that's totally normal.
I felt like the inverse line would have been, "Oh my god, she has a pulse."
I can fix that.
I can. Fuck.
All right, what's the fucking plan?
Well, we cannot continue here unless we go and do something. So, where's our next destination?
Do we have another destination here, or do we need to leave and come back?
We want to go peek in on Nox. Because we can't exactly go super far north because Wolkier's looking for us.
We can't go where, sorry?
We can't go that far north. Wolkier's searching.
Mm. Where are we at?
As much as I would love to put a blade in the gut of the Pact Keeper, I don't know if Ketting is right for us right now.
We could go back to
cross the
Dwight
water into Recule.
We could go back to Dwival and have and actually get allies.
True.
Because
Go where?
Dwival, the kingdom of Dwival, to the east of the 12 Towers. The person that basically runs the underground was a friend of I can't think of her name. Tiefling lady with one arm. Soria.
Soria?
Yeah. Soria knows people down there.
She might not remember, but she's also once the downfall of at least Dwival.
Also means we can get a lot of information out of our Warforged friend over there. And I have forgotten his name.
Vanitas.
Yeah.
How dare you forget
also
what's
get a
his
lot
name?
of information about Vanitas, because now we know.
Well, as a reminder, I am one of the only ones who can actually speak unhindered along the Soria.
This is true, though. They could at least point us in the right direction. Now we are aware of things. Perhaps.
Mostly unhindered, I should say. There are still things that I cannot divulge.
Can't or won't.
Can't.
Had to make sure.
We could also try to find a way to make that can't into a possibility.
Okay. So what I'm hearing on the table is either Nox or Difol or Recule.
Or at a stretch room, or if he wants to check back in, but that might be walking into a hornet's nest.
Are we going to start going back to places before we've been to everywhere? Says Asana.
We have skipped a few places. So got Nox, so got Asterius, Ketting. We haven't even touched the Guiding Houses.
Recule.
And then there's a load of towers as well.
I mean, we could go back to we not back. We could go to Ridicule. I don't know what good it's going to do us.
Gets an idea of where things sit right now.
Yeah, the problem is I tend to stay off grid. So I don't know how much help.
You know the place better than us. It's better than nothing.
I mean, if we think that's our best course of action,
It's certainly an option.
I'm okay with that.
I think we just need to keep killing boars in the woods until we get powerful enough to just
Okay.
take them all out.
Okay, Cartman.
Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Okay, so
Also,
this
we're
is-
supposed to be level 8.
Yeah.
Correct.
Double check.
I'm level
Yes.
7.
7. Sorry. Did I misspeak earlier?
You should be level 8.
what?
Should we be?
Or am I miscounting? Hang on, let me
I
check.
know.
miscounting.
I remember casually
Too
saying
late.
level 8.
You said it.
So, no, I believe I misspoke.
I don't know. Johnny said it. I'm altering my character sheet.
Okay. Yep. Nope. Yeah. The sidekicks are still set at 7. So yes, it is still 7.
Okay. I know I
Um,
said 8. I was not looking at my sheet at the time. I believe I might have spoken 3 people. Anyway.
So this is me as the player trying to remember shit. We've been to Nox.
We have not been to Nox.
No,
We have not been to Nox.
Nox is the rogue. Nox is the rogue city. We have not been there yet. That's where
Somebody is from
Ingrid
Nox.
is from.
Yeah.
Ingrid
Okay.
and the prince. Or they were from the city before that, but you know.
So, and Molly's going to pose this question to Prince and Ingrid.
Mhm.
You see what's wrong there? So, do we feel that Nox could provide us with any helpful information and/or allies, or are you trying to get as far away as possible at the moment?
I've been in Nox as like the modern Nox, not just the historical Nox. But everyone's out for themselves. Like, we could get an ally, but as soon as someone offers a better deal, they'll turn. Like, you'd have to find someone with actual morals first. And there's potentially the ruins of what was there before. We could find more information, but
I guess what I'm trying to ask is what is going. We either need something that is going to help us move forward in our quest, or something that is going, like the overall, the big one, or is going to help us defeat the layers, the floors of the pagoda.
The tower is only going to be beaten if once we get more experience. So anything will help us do that. I don't know if there's much strategy we can do. We were overwhelmed.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, we weren't
Yes,
winning that.
I am not the best at fisticuffs.
No, but you're great at distraction
I am very good at distraction.
and friendship bracelets.
We can't discount the possibility that the friendship bracelets are what ultimately led to our loss.
We are not going. I feel like I'm at work now. We are not going around pointing fingers and blaming people.
I'm not blaming anybody. The bracelets are not a somebody.
Oh, jeez.
So the
Bracelets
next
are cursed.
best thing we get, if not experience, if we're not aiming for experience, because anything is experience, is knowledge.
I'll turn to the prince and ask if he knows anything about the ruins of Nox.
Noctis, the original
Noctis.
kingdom. Nox is a bastardization. The old kingdom is buried under layers of industry. The royal gardens have been given over to the forest and the wilds. The previous capital had existed along the lakes that make up the natural barrier now between the kleptocracy and the wilds. At least part of the ruins of the old kingdom are now subsumed by the wilds. It's possible, if we could survive long enough in the dangers that surround nature in the forests, we might be able to find something of our history there.
So you want to go to the forests of the area?
In the wilds of the edge of the kleptocracy. You may be able to find some of the old kingdom left.
Worth a shot. And won't be the benefit of actually heading into the city itself. The Nox, I should say.
Well, aside from getting the lay of the land, it would certainly be a good way to get assassins aimed at you. I am fairly certain that
Oh, 100%.
if the Shadow Thief of Nox knows that I exist, and he almost certainly does, whoever they are, she's almost certainly sent assassins after me. I am almost certainly on their hit list, probably near the top, as, again, the last surviving scion of the kingdom that he usurped.
I'm also on that hit list somewhere.
Okay, so since you two are on the hit list, it's really your call. Do you feel like it would be beneficial?
I'm not strong enough to bring down the Shadow Thief yet, so ultimately the decision is moot as far as progress. My goals lie only there. I will go where you will lead until then.
So save the Shadow Thief of Nox for last to keep him on as long as possible.
Okay, so
I mean, I'll be frank. If we kill the Shadow Thief, I will probably follow you to the end because you will have accomplished my goal.
I mean,
Yeah,
that is
if we're not-
probably the plan, though we'll see exactly. Sounds likely.
do we really want to go up against the Shadow Thief?
Not anytime soon.
I'm about to say we just got our
No, not now. No.
I was clarifying. Okay, so that leaves us either sticking around here, going upwards to the kingdom of Dyful.
Dwifel.
Sorry.
Duval, specifically.
Duval,
Duval, yeah.
that place. Or Recule or Remor.
Well, if we're going for the new places, we've been to Rumor. We know that the church is. We know that the High Priest's church is collecting power under their god, which.
Of the places that we haven't been, Alsana says, we've not been to the idle nation of Asterius, we've not been to the packed nation of Ketting, and we've not been to the Guidine houses or Recule. There are
Or
really
most
only,
of the towers.
and most of the towers. We've been to the 12 towers as a whole, but not to all of the individual towers. So there are 4 nations and however many towers left.
Recule is actually pretty close.
Recule is just a trip across the ocean.
I mean, this vehicle can certainly make that trek, but I hesitate to ask, does anyone know what lives in the ocean?
Nope.
I can only
Probably
imagine.
bad things.
No.
In that case, do we want to wrap around, have maybe a quick search for the ruins of Noctis, cut through Asterius, 12 Towers, and down and south into Recule.
Okay. Say that one more time.
Search for the
Yeah.
ruins of Noctis,
Okay.
and I'll start drawing a line for visual sake.
Okay, thank you.
Search for ruins of Noctis around here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Head for Asterius. Cut through the 12 Towers and whichever many trips we want. Cutting, widening. Places changes going, but as we're looking, vaguely this way. Y'all should be able to see my blue line.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm drawing.
Yeah.
You're
Vaguely this direction, maybe with a trip in Dwafal and Rumor as needed, but
We'd have to be careful going up to the Guiding houses.
yeah. We'd also
Yeah.
have to be careful in 12 Towers. Walkier is looking for Soria there.
Okay, so why? How about if instead of going directly across this big part of the ocean, we go across this little part right here? Like-
Right.
Yeah, right here.
Because
I don't
there's no
see what you're. I don't
Sorry.
see your marking. It's fine.
It's I can't. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
doing markings, but the orange,
Where I
The-
circled.
where you circled, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we could. We're still at risk of whatever's in the ocean.
Yeah, but it's less of a risk, and we are not going around the entire. Because okay. I'm not trying to persuade one way or the other, but as far as I can understand it, we're trying to go to places we have not been. We're trying to not run into the Shadow Thief, which the chances are small but not zero if we are even in the wilds over there. And right as you said, there's people. There's people. The 12 Towers are risky because there's a lot of people there with something on our heads, and that just I don't know. It just seems a very roundabout way to go. But if that's the way we go, that's the way we go.
I ask clarification from the DM that Walkier hasn't actually entered the 12 Towers. They're in the wilds north of the 12 Towers.
Correct. They
Yeah.
are currently
might-
scouting. They are currently scouting the region. Given enough time, they may enter the vicinity of the 12 Towers if they feel the need to press. It is uncertain. Wolkir possesses the single strongest military of all of the nations.
But being in and
Entering
around
the-
the 12 Towers might be a concern.
But entering the 12 Towers would likely be seen as an act of aggression and might draw conflict.
And of course, there is the wild card, by which I mean the anarchic wilds. There is an
Yes.
archdruid somewhere in these forests.
Yeah, no, yes. That I can't, unfortunately, can't really plan around that.
Yeah.
That will happen when it happens. So it is a long way around, but it does hit everywhere we need to go and avoid giant sea monster.
We're
No.
okay. I feel ridiculous saying this. We don't know of a giant sea monster. Yes, is there one? Probably. But do we know for sure? Anybody?
Do we know for sure we'll run into a giant monster in the wilds? At least in the wilds, we have land to run away on.
We could also then go the reverse way around if we went straight to Recule first. Yes. If we want to risk the ocean.
I guess. So let's spell this out because I understand the general sentiment of we haven't been to these places. Let's go to these places. But why? Like there has to be a reason other than we need to complete our bingo card.
You're right.
I mean, you can't really know where you will be most capable of striking back if you don't know the situation in all of your potential targets.
Correct. That's what.
Maybe the houses are the easiest target, and we don't know because we haven't been there.
That's entirely possibly the case. That's what I'm looking for us to verbalize. Other than once we get there, going, okay, now we're here. What are we doing?
Right. I'm trying to figure that out as well.
Because otherwise, we're just aimlessly wandering in the hopes of something. Even, and I'm not saying that there aren't good reasons to go there or that we shouldn't. I just want us to actually have the plan in place.
No, absolutely.
Wrong character. The primary reason to go looking for the ruins of Noctis would be for me to find any artifacts or historical relics of my family that might be able to provide you with any kind of edge.
Edge in what
It could
way?
also, there might also be some kind of detail that might help us figure out who the Shadow Thief of Nox is.
This
Potentially.
is true. And just finding out what. And honestly, I'm just kind of curious what the world was like before all of this bullshit.
Okay. Then that sounds like a place with purpose.
And potentially there might be clues as to the answer of how Ingrid and I came to be as we are.
This is also true.
And addressing the concern of an assassin. That could happen anywhere.
Not wrong.
Nox is
wrong.
like the most spread. Like they have people everywhere
I get
because
it.
of industry.
I'm literally just trying to reason everything out because, like Astra said, we need to have a purpose other than checking it off. Which I get.
Absolutely.
Which I get. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not exactly in a rush to. Besides, my actual home or where I live, I'm not in a rush to get to the place where it's located.
Soria, we know you have an ally in Dwyfall. Was there any other people that fought alongside you that might have been spread to the other nations?
I mean, I'm not entirely sure who's still alive out of all of my old friends. You met Jessica and Venitas, so that's 2. But, I mean, Xander, Killian's an asshole. He was only a friend ever briefly, and he's now one of the leaders.
So fuck him.
Though, seems
Sasha.
like Igraine did make some friend with him to some extent.
I mean, yeah, congratulations. You seem to hit it off at least a little bit with Killian.
Something is not nothing.
I make friends wherever I go. It is almost like it's my specialty.
I mean, there's a number of people who might still be out there.
Well, you mentioned Xander. Let's start with him. What was he like? Where would he fit in, be able to hide?
Xander was, well, if he'd fit in anywhere, it'd be Guidine. He was also known as Xander Dragonblood.
Yep, that makes sense.
Not a name handed to a farmhand.
He was the strongest at the time lineage to the old line of dragons that had been one of the greatest, at the time, threats to the world before the champions came and wiped them out. And as much as he wasn't a fan of his ancestors, he also wasn't really a fan of genocide of an entire category of creature.
Fair.
Far as I'm aware, if there are any dragons left in Divastara, they're well hidden.
But being their lineage, he might know where they are.
If anyone would have been looking for them, it would have been Xander, assuming he's still around.
I mean, powerful sorcerer and possible connections to dragons sounds like a hell of an ally.
I agree. It would not harm us to at least seek him out and hear his side.
Either find him or confirm he's dead. Which gives us a reason to go to the Guiding houses.
I think we know our next destination then.
If Goliath was still around, well, if he is still around, he'd probably be making a name for himself.
I mean, that would mean Volkir, likely.
Name for himself in what sense?
He was a big, angry bastard who never really got along with Callien, and if I were to guess, if Callien hasn't had him killed, he's probably still trying to fight against her.
In that case, still likely Volkir, but maybe closer. Could be could also be Rumor for that reason.
Could quite possibly be underground in Rumor.
Him and his sister Tara always roam together.
Does that name ring a bell, being from Rumor at all?
Not to you.
Nope. Make sure. There are also certain paladins who would revel in the glory of something like this, so it might be Dofal.
So which one is it? Looking for the ruins of Noctis or going to the Guadine houses?
Go to the
We
ruins
can-
of Noctis and then cut through the 12 towers to the Guiding houses. Because
Okay.
the ruins of Noctis are north, and then we cut
Guadine.
around the bay and up
Yeah.
to Guiding.
We will have to come back for Asterius at some point, but let's do the ones we have reasons to be in.
Oh, we have a lot of reasons for a lot of places.
Yes, but we've not even heard anything in Asterius yet.
In where?
Asterius, the small one over here.
Oh, okay.
Because I know that Jeremy is not going to remember this detail from a long time ago that has only occasionally been restated. Please feel free to roll an intelligence save, Jeremy.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Goliath is the name of the spirit in your sword.
Oh no, that one I've got it written down.
Not that you brought that up to anyone else in the party.
Nope. Sure have not.
Wait, did we just find out Goliath is?
The one that was trying to fuck up Callien. The one that is the spirit and the sword.
The one
The
that
one
hates
that really,
Callien,
the sword that really wants to hate Callien.
That sounds about right.
Callien being the high priest of war.
Yep.
Which means
'Cause
those
I
two
always forget that
siblings
name.
those two siblings were last seen in the 12 towers in a cave.
So for
Presumably.
I have at least, we took their stuff.
for clarity, because I was doing some work stuff. Are we current? Is Goliath currently number one on the list of let's go find them?
No.
Okay,
It was
then
like
yeah,
that
no
was just,
information is being provided.
that was just on the list of potential friends of Soria's that she was mentioning.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes.
We have no solid idea where they are, apart from now the other character guess of, well, we found them.
Yeah, Goliath and Taria were a pair of siblings that always traveled together, and as it turns out, you found a really big guy and a slightly smaller girl, corpses with a bunch of gear, and Goliath's spirit and the sword. So
I think we found them, but we don't know that in character because you won't tell us.
Mhm.
That's not a shot necessarily. That's just
No. Yeah, I got it. No, Astra's being a bitch.
Yep.
I mean,
I
The
don't have room
current sorry.
It's like I don't have room to comment on that. I have a magic dagger that can kill anything.
But no, yeah, the current Soria's friend target is Xander, and that's over in Quaideen.
okay. So we're gonna go on the just once more, just for fun. We're going to go in the wilds outside of Nox, looking for the ruins of Noctis.
Mhm.
We're gonna cut across the 12 towers.
Maybe hit a couple on the way just to get them off to see what they're like.
You know,
Maybe-
Awful. The
maybe-
answer is awful.
Probably,
Maybe-
but
Anyway, cut through that area with or without pit stops, and go northeast to the Guadine houses.
Mhm.
Am I remember this correctly?
correct.
Okay.
Relevant point. Do we want to stop in Ketting first before the Guiding houses? Because we have ties there, we have possible allies there. Well, we don't have possible allies, we'll see.
Is it on the?
But that's up to Igraine.
Sorry, my map keeps going wonky.
Yeah.
I mean,
Igraine is holding onto her spoon and taps it on the table a few times.
We
I
can,
can-
skirt past if you really don't want to.
No, it is better that we take care of Ketting quickly.
okay. So
I do
looking
have
for
to say my pact with the pact maker, or pact keeper, has gone away from what I can tell. So I do not have a hold on myself from Ketting. But there are people there. And as much as I hate to say it, I know two very strong allies. Even though I spent a century trying to get away from them.
okay. So
They're not the people in charge, are they?
No.
Okay.
Not of Ketting, at least.
says the voice inside of your head.
was it?
Oh,
what?
you just... Oh, cram it up your ass.
Does that get said out loud?
Yes.
Fuck you too.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, it's none of you. It's... Do you remember when I talk differently?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, it's
her.
the other you. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, that makes sense. Okay. So yeah, if you are fine with going to Ketting, it is literally on the way.
On the way. Okay.
I see no reason not to.
That works.
And then down to Ricule.
Works for itinerary.
The only thing I'm going to suggest, I can never fucking remember.
Which tower
Which
yours?
is these? Yes, which is the divination tower?
3:00.
Yeah, we need to avoid that one.
Noted.
Like, don't get me wrong. I really want to go there and kill a lot of wizards, really. But
We know. It's kind of your thing.
if we get in there, if we go to the divination tower, they will find you all out.
So then we avoid the divination tower.
Yeah,
That's fine.
they won't find me, but they will find you all.
Okay.
Noted.
Well, maybe not you, Molly. I'm not sure.
Why not me?
I'm
Because
guessing
you're
time
like me,
bullshit.
you're a time freak.
Oh, time freak. Got it. Yep, that's me.
I
My
am
fa-
the
my
time
favorite crit.
freak.
Thank you.
Time
my
Freak is
favorite
my
Chris
Russ cover
Angel
band.
special.
Yeah.
Time freak.
So yeah, I don't know if they would know about you or they would figure out you. I don't know if that's my weirdness. It's specifically time related or is something else, but they would definitely find the rest of y'all.
That is good to know. When we can avoid that, we'll hit whatever towers we deem fit when we get there.
All right. So, figuratively speaking, putting a pin in this place and heading northwest to the outskirts, looking for the ruins of Noctis.
Noctis. Correct. That is our next stop.
And Molly is very aware of the prince's objections of the word Nox, so she is trying to avoid saying that name out of respect.
Oh, he's just pissed that they bastardized the name of his kingdom to make their like industrialists.
I know, and that's
baron.
and that's fair. And Molly is just avoiding that not trigger, but that
Sore spot.
sore spot. Yeah, that one.
In contrast, whenever like Ingrid does not avoid saying Nox, but says it with venom and hatred.
I have a question. Not that I don't think I don't think our bastions are up to anything right now, but I have a topic that my library needs to research when
Yep.
bastions
You will
back up.
definitely get a turn on your way to the spot where you would be looking for the ruins.
Okay. I need to write it down so I don't forget.
Yes.
I actually thought of something in advance for a change.
Yay.
Imagine that.
When we do take off, I'll tell Alsana to go by the spot I had her stop before.
All right. Right. You said you were cooking, Prince, I believe.
Certainly. Let's have a meal.
We have like 1 million pounds of T-Rex if you can do anything with that.
Oh, almost certainly.
In that
I was
case,
kind of
follow me.
I was half expecting blood.
Oh, I need blood for sustenance, but I am not so far gone that I can't still taste for pleasure. So a lot of my training was a lot of the side effects of my training in the monastery was learning how to cook well.
You're fine on animal blood, right?
Generally,
Okay, so as long as we stop every now and again,
as long as I can get a drink every so often.
good to know.
I'm not what you would call a traditional vampire.
I have not experienced enough traditional vampires to know the difference.
We've seen you walk in the sunlight. It makes sense.
My only knowledge of vampires comes from historical records and pop culture.
The death of culture.
Listen, I just know it. It doesn't mean I agree with it.
They ain't gonna eat me, so I don't care.
Correct. Vampires are one of the oldest legends of Noctis.
Is there a roll or something I can do to see if I remember any of
Roll
the
me,
legends?
roll me history if you want.
Nope.
Nope.
That part of my brain's too rotted still.
Yep. Cannot recall.
Morgan will take the prince to go get some food, and we shall. And I think Ingrid was sending Alsana on the right path.
Yep. So, with nothing else in particular, the Nidhogg begins its trek. You have about, I believe I said you can cross 3 hexes in a day. You got about 3 days before you'll get to the location that you're aiming for to look for the ruins. And on the second day, you will have your bastion turn.
Okay.
So along the way, are there any conversations that the group needs to have either amongst themselves or together before we reach the bastion turn on the second day?
Yagrain is going to ask Morgan and Molly a question.
Okay.
Okay.
I cannot be powerful on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Or I should say, my powers magnify when I am in a coven.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like the two of you to join it.
How would we join it? I'm sorry, just not
There is a small ritual, and it will happen. Mechanics wise, can't do it till the next level, but just planting the seeds.
Okay. Any side effects I should be aware of, because I haven't really dabbled into this kind of magic.
that part.
None that I can think of, but I will see what I can figure out and report back.
Turn them into Hexbloods.
We have to take care of that whole human thing.
Wait, excuse me?
Don't worry about it.
No, I you said it. I am worried about
Ingrid
it.
just walks past with the drive-by clip.
No, I'm fairly certain there are no ill side effects. But I will do my research.
I mean, if it helps make sure you're at top form, I have no reason to disagree.
Wonderful.
I'm inclined to agree, but I need to see more research. It's kind of I'm an investigator. I have to have evidence.
Of course.
I like how Ukraine asked the 2 living members and leaves out and showing the livest side of the party again.
Mm-hmm.
Covens are only three people.
and thus
Otherwise-
thus these 2 are not people.
Well, Astra is not people.
I technically still count as people, unless we want to homebrew it and say that my race is technically undead and not humanoid.
You technically are still creature type humanoid, yes.
I
still
mean,
people.
non-humanoids are still people.
Yes, they
You're
are.
correct.
Yeah.
You are so correct.
Dragons would like a word.
Right?
The Fae
Why
would
would
like
they-
a word.
Oh gods.
Oh, I think most Fae would say I'm not people.
True.
They'd be like, no, I'm not. Thank you very
Dragons, on the other hand, would say, I am the most people.
Yes.
hmm
much.
Are or have eaten. Like,
Depends.
you
Do they
are
have,
what you eat.
Yes.
It depends. Do they have shape change? Sometimes it's both. Also, I'd argue that giants are the most people.
That
you know what?
doesn't
That's fair.
that doesn't make smaller people less people.
Yeah, but it makes giants the most people because there's the most of them.
I would
Is that-
argue if we are considering the Tarrasca person, and we should,
Should we?
Tarrasques are the most people.
Should we?
Yeah.
They're sentient.
What are the
The big fuck off kaiju.
Tarrasque is D&D Godzilla.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It is like literally like to the theming point. Like the Tarrasque is the giant civilization destroying monster that shows up when the world needs to end, kind
Except,
of thing.
not friend of children everywhere.
Yeah, not friend of children everywhere.
I just want
would
to point out.
argue. Yeah, never
No.
mind.
I just want to point out. Spikes are a defensive trait, and the
Mhm.
Tarrasque is covered in them. And you
Yeah.
only have preventative measures when there is something that eats you.
Yep.
And that is the most terrifying thought I can send out.
Life.
Alternatively,
Send tweet.
Life will eat you.
alternatively, the spikes are a mating display.
Ooh, no,
I
you
don't
got me
want
there.
to. That's the things I don't want to think about.
Also, I was not trying
The
to.
Jurassic fucks.
I was not trying to argue that the Tarrasque is I can't remember what the term was, family friendly or something like that.
Friend of
Friend
children.
of children everywhere.
Friend to children
Yeah,
everywhere.
friend of children everywhere. I am arguing that Godzilla is not the friend of children everywhere.
Yeah.
That is fair. That's Gamera. I don't know. I don't kaiju. Is that the right one?
I think you're
which
thinking of
one?
Mothra.
Might be Mothra. I
Mothra
don't kaiju.
is my sister and her husband have 2 cats, and one of them is named Mothra.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Anyway.
Anyway, string 2.
Yes.
We go buy some trees and we stop, I assume, after a couple of days.
Yeah. So on the second day, however, you get a bastion turn. So let's go down the line. Astra, what's going on at your bastion? You get more poison, I'm assuming.
I was going to say, we are having a philosophical debate about the I can't even poison. I can't even pretend.
You get more poison. Is your arcane facility just making more arcane foci?
It's either that or books.
Do you like books? No one here but the investigator.
Do
likes
I
books.
look like Molly? No.
You wish.
To be fair, I do a lot with books too, having also a library.
So yeah, you get more poisons and you get more arcane foci, and presumably tell them to continue doing that.
Until there's a reason for that to change.
Which will theoretically be at level 9, I think.
Next batch of stuff is level 9. Yeah. It's on the proficiency levels.
Yeah. And then Molly's Bastion. What was your library researching last time?
Last time?
Yes. Now is when you find out the answers to that questions.
Fuck.
So I tell you to write this down.
And then I think
Ingrid put them into the party notes document.
Oh.
I've seen a bunch of notes that I'm taking.
If you want, you can. If you eventually find it out, you can tell me, and we can give those
That's
answers later.
The last thing was researching. I think I had like a part 2 on this.
Yeah.
Was the relationships between leaders.
Ah, yes, okay. So three more facts that you did not know about the relationships between the leaders of the nations. The kleptocracy of Nox, the Shadow Thief of Nox, is known to provide financial aid, as it were, to the other nations when called upon. That said, they are known to collect on loans. And thus far, it doesn't seem like any of the other nations have really tried to renege on any of those prices. You're not certain what would happen if they did, because you kind of get the sense that they know better than to not pay back the Shadow Thief what they are owed.
No default.
Asterius, in the Idle Nation, it is said that nearly 1/3 of all entertainment media, whether that be romance novels, whether that be plays, whether that be like any kind of media that can be transferred between nations, comes from Asterius. And that the idol of Asterius is perhaps even more than the meritocracy of Vorst, has the longest political reach of any of the nations, because hearts and minds are literally everything, and that's what the idol specializes in.
Okay.
Now, there's a line between political and practical power, which is why Wolkir's biggest military in the world is still a significantly larger threat.
Right.
And similarly, in lines between practical and political powers, the Gwaideen houses have the largest, as you might imagine, the largest proportion of sorcerers per capita of any nation. Which also means that they have the highest proportion of individuals who can throw a handful of fire at your face. While the Kratocracy of Wolkir might have the most trained, largest, and most effective military, if you were to try and mug a random individual in Gwaideen, it's very likely that they could throw fire at you. So Gwaideen holds this awkward place of nobody really wants to press them, but also they don't really seem to care much for anyone else. They seem to be more internally focused.
Right.
The relationships of the leaders of the Gwaideen houses seem to not isolationist in that they try and hide from the rest of the nations, but more, you all do your thing. I'm focused on my internal politics. Please don't bother me, or you might get a fireball.
Fair enough.
The average citizen of the Gwaideen houses wears a button that says "fuck around and find out."
Pretty much.
Love it.
Part of the uniform.
As far as what was my I don't know, the last thing my batch unit was making was stuff for winter because we were up north and it was cold.
Yeah, you got a lot of winter clothes now.
Yeah, we're good.
Which, I mean, will be relevant when you go back to Wolkir.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we're going back to the Gwaideen houses.
And theoretically the Gwaideen houses too. They're pretty far north.
Yeah. I want my library to be researching what exactly lives in the ocean between the monastery and Recule. if there's any supernatural creatures and or like big like fuck off don't touch me jellyfish or some shit that are in
Something's alive in the ocean.
Turns out there's just a 5-ton Portuguese man of war.
that's I mean I kind of want to know these things.
Just one stingray.
His name's Ralph.
You will learn of 3 of the myriad monsters of the ocean upon the next Bastion turn.
Okay. And for my craft was it crafting?
Yeah, for the workshop.
For the workshop.
They can basically make most things that are not weapons or armor.
I'm gonna go with is bags and pouches, like drawstring bags and pouches.
Absolutely. More bags.
Yes, I mean
We gotta
More
put the
bags,
T-Rex
that
meat
if-
somewhere.
I was gonna say
What?
more bags that eventually the arcane studies can turn into bags of holding.
I mean you're gonna
Just
need the
start a bag of holding factory.
I mean
Guess we're making bags of holding.
Forget a revolution. We're just gonna become capitalists.
Oh no, it's Nox. Nox wins.
no.
All right, so that's yours. Morgan, what's your Bastion up to?
I believe I am fully up on defenders.
Yep, you're maxed out.
I
on
am at my full
defenders.
12.
Correct.
So I don't believe I can do anything with the recruit on the barrack, unfortunately.
The sanctuary, I'm assuming, still making more holy symbols.
Yes.
All right. Ukraine, what's your Bastion up to? You have an herb garden and an arcane study.
Making more healing potions and more foci.
Correct. You do get a healing potion out of the garden because that was what I was making last time. And then from there, more foci being made, more healing potions being made. You get a focus out of the current one. And then Ingrid.
Making a poison and then the library.
And the question that you had previously from the library was stories of accidental cases of transcendence.
Yep.
So, accidental transcendence is a kind of the stuff of myth and legend rather than like practical history. It's the kind of thing that, you know, fairy tales are told of. You know, someone wins a bet against a creature that was way more powerful than they thought they were and accidentally ends up being immortal. Someone gets lost in the Fey Woods for too long and ends up suffused with it and no longer has an end to their lifespan. Someone ends up bound to a tree, and as long as the tree is alive, so are they, you know. But as far as like knowledge of how that theoretically might happen, usually it's going to be something along the lines of convergence. The idea that a significant enough source of energy meets a powerful enough desire, causes a specified effect. This is sort of the basis behind spellcasting and magic. A spellcaster takes their reserve of energy and infuses it with their desire through the forming of their spell and causes an effect. Theoretically, this sort of thing can happen naturally. If enough power meets enough desire inherently, something can happen. It's theorized that a strong enough will to live could, if given enough sufficient power, be granted immortality in the right crisis or situation. So theoretically, the formula is power plus desire equals magic. So give enough of both, and you might get what you're looking for, even on accident. And then for a third factor, theoretically, powerful enough fallout, like the aftermath of a sufficiently suitable magical cataclysm, could theoretically kind of subvert the way that the laws of nature work and create accidental instances of transcendence by virtue of animating something into true undeath, basically as a result of radiation. That kind of requires a massive magical cataclysm, though, like the kind that ends nations. So those are your 3 facts. And with that last potentially haunting notion ringing in your mind, as you all make your way towards the ruins of the Kingdom of Noctis, that is where we're going to end for the week. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey.
Goodbye.